Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl B Morel and I am back with another vlog. And as you can tell by the title, I am going to be talking about the worst, I would say it would be hired experience, because if I say hiring, I think that would mean like I was the boss of that establishment, so it would be like the worst hired experience because I was hired to work there. You get the point. It's one of those. Anywho, so before I get on this topic, I just want to talk about you guys. I hope that everyone is doing good and prospering in life and having a whole bunch of growth and positivity and doing everything that you want to do in this life, because don't let anyone stop you from doing what you want to do. And that's period. Okay, so let's get back into this topic. So what happened was, at the time I was looking for a stay-at-home job, and I wanted a stay-at-home job just for the simple fact that I didn't really want to put like my son in school yet. I just didn't want to do that. I just wasn't comfortable with it. He was talking, but he wasn't like putting like full sentences together, so I wasn't comfortable with just hurrying up and putting him in daycare. Like, I don't know, I just seen so many horror stories. I was just iffy about it, so I was like, you know what, I'll just do a stay-at-home job, then he can stay home with me for a little while longer while we're working on getting his sentences together and things like that. So your girl hopped on Indeed like the rest of the world does, and I got on there and I was like, well, let me just look up stay-at-home jobs. So I'm looking up all these places and I'm applying to everybody. I'm sending my resume to everybody. So this place calls me. I'm not gonna say their name, but they called me and she talked to me and was talking about, oh, do you want to do an interview tomorrow? And I was like, oh, like come in for one? And she was like, oh no, we could do it over the phone. And I'm like, okay, well, bet, because I don't feel like really getting dressed for real, but okay, cool. So then she calls me the next day for the interview, and I found it weird because it was like a 5-minute interview. I have had like 5-minute interviews like in my lifetime, but it's like mainly been like, I don't know, like they were like in person and I could tell like I already had the job. Like they could tell they was gonna give me the job, I could tell I was gonna have the job, so I just got the job. Like, but that only happened like twice. So she was just talking to me, and then she was just like, okay, you're hired. Like, when will you be able to come in and get your computer and the monitor and all that other stuff? So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, how about I'm gonna make up a day? I'm like, how about Friday? So she's like, okay, yeah, come in on Friday and then you'll start that following Monday, like start with training. So I'm like, okay, bet. And I'm like, would I have to like go in somewhere to train? Because most places, like, you would work from home, but you would have to go train like at a building. So I was thinking, like, am I going to go to a building? She was like, oh no, you could do the training at home on the computer. You're gonna have your headset in. It's gonna be you and other people that are starting with you, basically in like a webcam kind of call during this training. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't want people to stare at me all day, but whatever. So then after that, I was like low-key geeked, like, okay, like, it's, you know, working out for me. Like, this is gonna be good for me and for my son. And then I was supposed to start that Monday, and she was like, you know, you're gonna start at 10 a.m. So I said, okay. And she was like, you know, I'm gonna call you and tell you your password and user ID to get into like the webcam meeting training thing that we were gonna be doing. And I said, okay, bet. So I'm waiting for her to call. She doesn't call. I call up there, nobody answers the phone. I'm like, okay, this is weird. I email her, she never emails me back, and I'm like, okay, like, this is even more weird. And then I was like, well, maybe I should go up there. Did I want to go up there? No, because it's an hour away. I didn't feel like making that commute. That's just doing a lot. But I was like, I'll go up there and see what's up. So I did go up there that day, I said I started on Friday, right? So I went up there Monday. So I go up there Monday, and my boyfriend went with me. You know, like that's my witness to this. So if y'all don't believe me, feel free to ask him, because this story gets crazy. So I go up there, and she's like, not there, nobody's there. But mind y'all, when I went to pick up my computer and my monitor, the whole parking lot was filled with people. Like, there were people in their little cubicles in the building. There were people everywhere, all over the place, inside the building. Like, it looked official. Like, people walking around in suit and ties, women walking around in like dress pants, suits, and long skirts, and, you know, looking real businessy. And I was like, this is weird, like nothing's here. And I'm like peeking through the window. When I tell you the receptionist is gone, the little cubicles that was over there that I could see through the window were gone. There were no chairs in there no more. There was no tables in there. There was nobody even walking in there. Like, it was nothing. And I'm like, this is weird. Like, how did I get this job? And it was filled with all these people, and now all of a sudden this job is shut down and nobody's here. And I'm over here like, I know I'm not crazy. Like, this, I was just here. Like, I was just there on Friday, y'all. Saturday, Sunday. 2 days. Third day, go over there, and it's completely gone. Like, what? Like, what business literally just picks up all their stuff and be like, all right, on to the next. Like, it just happened so quick. I was like, how does this even work like this? Like, it makes no sense. So I was basically like, this is weird. Like, I'm scared at this point, because I didn't give y'all my birthday and my picture of my ID. Like, it's just giving off very weird. And I had to sign for the computer, you guys. So it's not like they gave me the computer free nilly. Like, I had to sign the computer, sign for the computer, sorry. I had to basically state on the paper that if there was any damage to the computer, that I would pay whatever cost it was of the damage and blah blah blah. So it was just weird to me. And then like a couple days go by, and like I'm talking to like my family about it, and they're like, well, just throw the computer away. And I'm like, what? I'm not about to throw this computer away. If I throw this computer away and then they didn't relocate it and just didn't tell me, and they called me wanting this computer, how am I gonna give them the computer if I throw it away? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't make any sense. So y'all, let me tell y'all, let me show y'all the proof, because I just looked at it. Let me show y'all. So if y'all think I'm lying, I never lie. Watch. Look, y'all. I know y'all like, I thought this bitch was lying. No, I wasn't lying. Look, there's a little keyboard. Here's a little computer. Y'all, I still have it, and I'm not gonna get rid of it because, hold on, let me put this back. But I'm not gonna get rid of it because I feel like one day they might want it. Like, am I crazy? That's really the point of this video. Like, let me cut to the chase. What would y'all do if y'all was in my situation? Like, would y'all throw the computer away? Or would y'all just like, I don't know, because I looked them up, you guys, and they haven't relocated. It's still saying the same location. And then, mind y'all, let me rewind. I went back there the next week, and it was like a lock on the door, like the realtor or whatever person that comes and like puts the locks on like buildings or whatever when they're shut down. Homeboy came over there and put that lock on there. And that's how I knew it was like even more official then. Like, oh, y'all got a lock on it now? Like, this is bad. Like, what am I gonna do with this computer? Because I don't need it, y'all. Like, I really don't need it. Like, I already have my own MacBook, and I have like other things I could use if anything ever happened to my MacBook. I don't need that laptop. And it's such an eyesore, you guys. Like, I hate looking at it because it's just like, Oh, that was that one time when I got hired, but I really didn't get hired. It's just weird. But yeah, so that's my little story time of the worst hired experience I ever had. It's very awkward and very weird. Very much so. But you know, moral of the story, if you guys ever been through the same thing, we probably was at the same place. That would be wild. That would be weird as hell. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I need like 100 subscribers so we could just get the ball rolling, and then we could just roll, and then we could just, you know, keep it going and keep elevating, you know? Help me help you. Something like that. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's your girl B Monroe, and I'm out. Bye, you guys.